Back beside the Thames. Give you a bit of a look around. London Bridge over there. Tower Bridge in the background. That sunrise. And West Ham won. Bloody brilliant. I'm well pleased with that one. That was... I hate to say it without being too offensive towards Leicester, but that was bloody easy. I mean, my God, out of all the... I can't remember the last time we played a game like that, where it was just a comfortable win, where we didn't really have to break a sweat. It was... I've got to be honest, against a very, very poor side. Leicester, I talked about this in the build-up, didn't I, in the preview about Leicester and Southampton this season, how bad they have been. Disappointing, because in fact this is, I look at Leicester as a team that are an established Premier League club. They've been around, they've been up in this league long enough, and to see them play that badly was pretty shocking. But it was 2-0 obviously in the end. It could have been more. I think West Ham really didn't need to get out of second gear, did we, for that one? It was quite a straightforward victory. Goals from Thomas Souček, also Jared Bowen, but it was ruled as a own goal because it basically took a deflection from Vestergaard, I think. It went in off. So yeah, it was the first goal of the game was, as I say, Thomas Souček, lovely boy from Aaron Creswell, come from the left hand side. Pink whips the ball in with a beautiful cross, and should have scored. His first touch, he's a good save from the goalkeeper, but he really does need a goal, Kudus, doesn't he? And I think you can sort of sense that from his reaction to it. It was like, he really does need a goal, and it was a shame he didn't put it in, but it bounced back to Thomas Souček, who sort of just tucked it in. Quite a sloppy goal. Both goals were a bit sloppy, really, in terms of a Leicester point of view. It was nothing really stunning, but obviously good for Thomas Souček to score on his birthday as well, 30 years old. Not a bad little present for him. So that was, fantastic. And then we get towards half-time, where it was very comfortable. Throughout the whole 90 minutes, by the way, very, very comfortable if you haven't seen it. It was... there was honestly no point of the game where you sort of getting a bit anxious and thinking, oh, blimey, we've got to step it up a bit here. It was very run-of-the-mill. I tell you what, it had a feel of. It had a feel of like a FA Cup game playing against a lower league opposition. That's how it felt. It's just sort of comfortable. We just going through the motions, really, thinking, right, we'll score eventually. And then anyway, we get a goal right before half-time, which basically sealed it. Jared Bowen... it was a bit of ricochet, and it fell back into his path right on the... It was sort of on the left-hand post of the goal. He's coming in towards the 6-yard box and basically fires it across goal. So it's a good effort, and it just basically takes a deflection off of Vestergaard and goes in as an own goal, which is a bit of a shame. But 2-0 half-time, game over at that point. It really was. Then we just saw the game out. We should have added to it, really. I feel like that was the only gripe I've got about this game. It did feel a little bit like we didn't step it up and get the goals that we could have got. I felt we could have won by a far more comfortable margin than we did in the end. Evan Ferguson came on towards the latter stages. That's my only gripe about this. I want to see him playing. I'm not quite sure why we're not. I get that we've got to be a little bit careful. He's had injuries, but at the same time, he's not really our player, and I want to see him. I'm going to do a video about that later in the week. Obviously got a few video ideas we need to come up with, because we've been playing now for a little while. But one of them is Evan Ferguson. I want to talk about him because I've just got a little bit of concerns about him in that one. I do feel like we're sort of wrapping up on cotton wool a little bit, and I'm not quite thinking that's the best way to do it. But look, it was a comfortable win. I can't moan. It's a clean sheet as well. 3 big points. We're now level on points as well. With Spurs and Manchester United, which is fantastic. I've just got above Everton as well, pointed by ahead of them. So basically, just to wrap it up then, in terms of the game, Ferguson came on towards the end, and he should have scored. He had a really good chance, 1-on-1 with a goalkeeper. I say 1-on-1, the goalkeeper sort of fell to him. He should have just tucked it under him, but he just took too long. He kind of gave the impression of a guy that really is rusty. He sort of like overthought it, and didn't go with that sort of natural reaction, bang, put it away, because that would have been great for his confidence. But I'm certainly not moaning. I really am happy. Back-to-back victories is fantastic. 6 points, 2 clean sheets as well. Obviously, 1 beating Arsenal. It's just been a great period, isn't it, for us, for a good week, and I'm really, really pleased. Now we've got a bit of a breather going ahead of Newcastle Monday week, which is a big game now. You feel like, because we're in a little bit of a race. We're in a bit of a race to 11th. That's my sort of thing. I think if that's got to be our target now, trying to get to 11th, which is, I think, Brentford are there, and I believe they're 5 points ahead of us. As I say, we're 11 points as well with Man United and Spurs. We've still got all these teams to play. You know, we've got certainly Spurs, Man United, and Everton. Big games for us now this season. You feel like just to sort of, we've got to end the season well. We want to end this strong and go off on a high before we go into the summer, and then a big season next season. So I'm well pleased, really, really happy. It's a nice way to end the week. And what I'll do is I'll do videos later on, and obviously throughout the weekend we've got a few bits and pieces news wise in terms of transfers. Jonathan David update coming up as well, which is sounding quite interesting, I've got to be honest. And and then I look forward to the Newcastle game. I'm feeling really good. It's a nice feeling now. It feels like we can relax a bit the rest of the season. It's a big long pre-season for Potter now, for heading into the next one, which is the big season for him. And obviously, I feel we're going to be in far better shape when that comes around. But no, it's really good to see. It's been a really good week. Great, clean sheet as well. Can't complain. What can we say? Go on your ones.